हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
दादा और महासहयोगी पर अभी 1 साल वाला भी है, तो भी समय के अनुसार अभी बचपन की बातें समाप्त करो, क्योंकि सभी बच्चे वानप्रस्थ अवस्था के समीप समय की गति प्रमाण ड्रामा के नियम प्रमाण अभी सभी की वानप्रस्थ अवस्था समीप है। बाप दादा जानते हैं कि बच्चों का बाप से जिगरी स्नेह है। जिगरी स्नेह है ना, कि ऊपर ऊपर का स्नेह, दिल का स्नेह है ना। आप लोगों को बाप दादा ने काम दिया था, आप भूल गए होंगे, लेकिन बाप दादा को याद है कौन सा काम दिया था। याद है क्या काम दिया था? क्रोध मुक्त का आज नहीं पूछेंगे, थोड़ी पहला चांस लिया है ना, ये पहला टर्न है ना, तो आज पूछेंगे क्रोध मुक्त तो दिल शिकस्त हो जाएंगे। बाप दादा को तो रिजल्ट पता है, पूछेंगे आप लोगों से भी वहाँ रिजल्ट मंगाएंगे।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Stay in Avyakt silence and experience the double light angelic stage, detached and loving. Experience detachment in every situation, in your attitude, vision, and actions. This one is speaking, but it feels that he is very detached and very loving, loving in a soul-conscious way. All of you have to become angels and go back to the supreme abode with the number one soul, Brahma. So, pay attention to the stability and concentration of your mind, and make your mind work with your orders. Om Shanti.
Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 6. Stay in Avyakti silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic, detached and loving. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi and then we will have chit chat.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone okay? Well, yes. It's important not to take care of the self. If we are okay, we can help others also to be okay. Each one of you, you are unique. There's not a single piece which is duplicate, right? Each one, whatever in, Baba says, your nature and your features, both are different. And you will not find in the world two souls with same features. Have you seen an artist who can create 7 billion plus souls with different features? Sometimes we wonder, right? Someone compared the lens with the best lens of a camera. No lens will last for 80 years, 90 years, 70 years. So creation is so wonderful, right? Really wonderful. And we have to be respectful to that. And that is why we use the word to be detached and lovely. There could be many ways that you are, like Baba gives example about sadhana and sadhana. That means there are devices. And there is intense yoga. Use devices, but be detached. Because dependency gets created. Those who are used to putting their hand on computer all day, if they don't have that, I don't know, they will miss whole world as if nothing is with them, because they live with that. Whether communication or working, both. So of course, one of the best example Baba gives us to live like a lotus flower. It has both qualities. Very much above. Lotus is really not detached. It is above water. Lotus is connected with its roots and nuts. It's like 9. They say lotus has 9 relatives, starting from the roots. And it's in a water which is not flowing. That's why it's in the pond. Many times situations don't change, but I can still be like lotus. That is, one is beyond, one is above. So each one of us, we are unique. And that is Nyara. Sometimes we say, well, this one is different. Actually, everyone is different. This soul is different, but it has different. We all are different, but doesn't mean we have differences. We are different, We can still be a good bouquet. We are different, still we live together. No, we always say that Baba has chosen all different children from different parts of the world, different religions, put them together as a big, big bouquet. So different doesn't mean not getting along or conflict, or you say this one is different, that, but really if we have this self-respect and love, you will have love for everyone, even if they are different. So we allow everyone to be different. Because when there is variety, it looks good. It's very good. But there are some who can't deal with that in their mind. So their detachment is, I have nothing to do. What I have to do as my duty, I do it, then I am detached. But the part which you have play to be loving is very interesting. When you are loving, you win the hearts, you heal the hearts, you create big support for everyone because you are loving. If you are only detached, I got it, I did it, what I want, I have. There are some souls like that. Then they say, Baba says, no, be detached. But that could be selfish too. I only think of myself. What about others? Many times I ask, no, when we are few, has this one eaten? I don't know. And I don't want to know. But for me, if we are 7, I want to know if everyone has eaten. Even if they are 12, I find out if everyone had. So love within the family. Then it's like anywhere you are, it's like our family, our Yagya, our Baba, not only me. So understand the meaning of what is to be detached. And if you are truly detached, you will be loving. You won't be forceful or just keep to yourself. I have everything. What it is to know if you have or not. So you can be master, right? Even in golden age, king and queen are like parents. And they keep well-being of everyone. Everyone has to be happy. Everyone has to be okay. That's the service one does if you are loving. So the balance between, and when you are loving, you need to be detached. I remember one time Dadi Janki used to say, at center, if some sisters have attachment, some have conflict. That is better to have conflict. Let them go and open different centers. If there is attachment, they don't go anywhere. I just have to stay here with this person. So she never used to. She used to say, all right, let them fight and go wherever they have to. At least new centers. That's what Baba also used. Baba, this one doesn't get along. It's all right. Go and open another center. But if there is attachment, they don't want to move. So it's a very beautiful balance, a beautiful game, beautiful dharana, and your own image of that uniqueness. Because thoughts, nature, and sanskars, that's where the difference. But acceptance, agreement, acknowledgement are some good qualities. Dadi Janki, or one time in our meeting, Anyone who gives any idea, you say, oh, that's very good. Sometimes you might not be able to implement immediately, but you say, okay, we will do it the right time, it will happen. I remember that here, one time I said to Dadi, every day there is one need or other. Dadi said, you said, okay, it will happen at the right time. Never say no for anything. Sometimes they said, we need another 100 chair, but we need to have budget, right? So I told Dadi one time, but every day there is something. So Dadi said, say, okay, why not? Yes, we need it, we will get it. But then say at the right time. And it does happen, right? So lovely is also very important, where everyone feels you belong to them and you will be able to sustain them. There are some souls, they are seen as, they think they are higher, or their personality shows little bossiness. And the souls are these days, they come to Baba's surrender, they can't take it, right? Maybe at center where there's one or two, but in the big family like here, immediately there is a big kind of resistance towards that soul. So you're not getting blessings. You are detached, you keep happy because your work is being done. But what about relationships? If you have to be lotus, you have to be connected. Take out, plug, cut the lotus in few hours. Within an hour, it start dying. So relationships are which helps us to grow. So I can't be detached that way. But what is detachment? And of course, soul consciousness is the big, big detachment, natural one. So reflect on that, and Avyakt signal is experience detachment in every situation, in your attitude, in your drishti, and your actions. This one is speaking, but it feels that he's very detached, but also very loving. Loving in a soul conscious way. So all of you have to become angelic angels and go back to the supreme abode with number one soul Brahma. And concentration of your mind and your mind work with your directions. Om Shanti. Hmm.
Om Shanti, Mani Didi. Om Shanti,
Om Shanti.
Parivar, everyone. It's good to see you.
Om Shanti, Brother Eric.
You look more fresh and more blooming than all the flowers around you.
Everyone's light.
Yes.
Everyone's Sakash.
I think you are giving a lot of hope because many are going through flu and COVID, and so many are in the hospital sometimes. And I think that seeing you, they should feel life more changed from, having anything and then becoming again like a blooming flower. They should be able to do it as well. So thank you for inspiring everyone.
I know that, when I never had COVID or flu or nothing. And when this happened, I just thought Baba is giving me experience to see how the souls go through. When there is no space in the hospital, there is no bed in the hospital. And, everyone thinks what to do, what to help you. So I think that I definitely feel, now I feel for them, those who had COVID or those who get flu, and also, definitely they have to. I was in hospital only looking at what checking they do. Check this, check this, check this. every 3 hours, check another blood test. So I was just thinking that's what Baba says, no, checking. So my intellect was really not what they're doing to my body, but what observations are necessary in my spiritual life. And all of us, our checking should be thorough. If doesn't work with blood, put into CT scan. If doesn't work, put into this machine. But checking thoroughly, right? Because when there is diagnosis, there is treatment, right? So it's a big lesson we learn.
What do you feel was your main new, discovery about the relationship with your body, or the detachment and the state of being unwell physically, but still maintaining your inner state elevated? Did you learn new things, or did you find new inspirations? Or
No, I had been not telling since 1 or 2 days that we should not neglect body, we should not ignore body. Because what happens when we come in Gyan, for everything, there is fear of attachment. Anything we do, oh, maybe I might not get attached, but we don't know, maybe we are neglecting. And so not getting attached, but also taking care of body is the respect to the nature. Because how will I play part without body? So you cannot but create a relationship with body. As I said yesterday, last one is that body as a temple and you are the God image in that temple. So you keep it clean, you keep it, your space is very clean. And I was telling one sister in South Africa, she was there, that sometimes I find you all don't have enough, what we were taught that when there is light, it attracts gods and goddesses or divinity. But some people don't turn on lights outside. And I like when every home, whenever you go in and out, there is enough light. So in the sense that we have to understand whole thing of what influences body. Anywhere I say, even if you're buying house, I only see is how much windows, how much light is there. Because when you are not getting fresh air, you do not have enough sunlight in your house, that dampness, or even some centers I go, they don't have even proper windows and they're okay, but sisters will not be that cheerful as it should be, because nature has lot of effect on our nature outside. So fresh air is important. And so I think that I knew a lot of things, but I learned like respecting body, which I think we all sometimes don't do. Like today, I spoke so much, which I was out of duty or out of love, or I did it, whatever. So body was so exhausted that I could hardly even breathe. And so I said, I have to respect body what I can. So I said, in the evening I will talk, but I will do less. But what I'm saying that, like my doctor said, don't keep fighting your body. That now you go, you would want talk as much you can. You don't have to fight your body. And that word has stayed with me, don't fight with your body. So what I learned is not be lazy, not sleep all day, not only food conscious, but in your understanding of soul and the nature, you sustain yourself in a proper way. So that's what I will tell everyone, that like, of course, all the instruments are here. We're going on Monday. My plan is to go tomorrow. So then I say, but I did whatever I can. Whatever was my duty, I finished. So then immediately goes that now when I am there, I am alone. Everyone is not with me. That means every day I have some appointments and getting ready for India. So when we go to India, before they do all the tests and everything. So then again, you go into a different maintaining that, okay, Baba is with me and Baba, and we will do it together. So a lot of, things step by step comes in the mind.
Well, then I
But
should ask you many
I
more
like,
questions now if I don't want you to speak too much.
no, that's okay. Now is all right.
I was wondering, maybe I picked up your thoughts at a distance, but a new thought that really helped me to change my mind was in relationship to the body, was telling me, well, maybe I should be body conscious, but in a right way, and have the right consciousness of the body in a sense, instead of thinking, oh, don't be body conscious, don't be body conscious. I thought, no, let me be body conscious, but with the awareness, I need this body to reveal Baba. And I started to look at my body as, oh, the body has to be, healthy and good because I'm going to use it to reveal Baba. Is that a good thought?
I don't agree because I won't call it body consciousness.
No, I'm joking a little
I,
bit in the sense positive
no,
body consciousness.
Relationship with the body in soul consciousness.
Okay.
That means when you are eating, the soul, I'm feeding the body. The soul is saying, I'm feeding the body. But you can't eat in body consciousness where all the time only thinking what is in the food, how it is being cooked, who cooked it, all the time. Instead of thinking of Baba, I keep thinking about food. While eating, I'm thinking of food. I should be thinking of Baba. So what I'm saying, we cannot say we can be in body conscious. In soul consciousness, take care of body. Also, with good relationship, as you treat a good friend or whatever way.
Or we can
Because
say having an elevated awareness about the relationship with the body. Also, is it?
I think that what I find some kind of ignorance creates certain habits, right? Whether they are eating, whether they are sleeping, like some people eat a lot of chocolate and they go for detox, they spend a lot of money. And I say, but one side you spend money on chocolate, then they don't eat this, and then suddenly they want to eat everything. So certain habits which gets created. And I know that, I was telling someone that when we become Baba's child, like I came as a teenager and I became Baba's. So you keep hearing so many things. So it's like, like Jagdish Bhai always used to say, if I knew better about my body before, I would have taken care of. As it's not we all read science, we did, some of us, what they call physiology. That is, basic, but we don't know what a liver, kidney, this, that, so many parts of the body. But as we grow, we come to know that how each part is so important. And so then to maintain, to keep it clean. And so what I'm saying that even knowledge about body grows slowly, our understanding. What really suits my body is not what dietitian will tell or Google will tell. I will know my best. So again, lot detail, but I will say, don't say in body consciousness, take care of body. In soul consciousness, take care of body.
No, what I meant was having the awareness that the body is such a precious tool, and because I'm going to use it to reveal Baba, it was a new awareness for me. Maybe jokingly, I says a new awareness about how this body is so important that I want to look after it, with divinity, with purity, because having the idea that my eyes can show Baba to other people or give an experience. I don't know if it's too much thinking that way, but I was enjoying how beautiful this body, or how much I should look after it properly and be detached in a way, or feel how much I want the purity to be in the body so it can reveal Baba. So in that way, I was thinking this is my new awareness of the body, maybe not new body consciousness, but new awareness of how the body is such a wonderful instrument that I want to use it and treat it so well that Baba can be revealed through it. That's what I was exploring.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you feel sometimes that you're aware that your body is being used in a way, to give an experience of Baba to others. So I remember when we were with Daddy Jenki or Daddy Gurza, Daddy Kumarka as well, but with you as well, we feel almost Baba's presence.
It's, purity is one important thing, that purity of the body. There is purity of soul both ways. But purity definitely, if thought is pure, the breathing will be pure. Everything goes through the breath in the body, right? Everything of the mind through the breath connects with the body. That's why they always say thought and breath are very deeply connected. So keeping our thoughts elevated and, let's say there is a nature of getting confused or disappointed or upset. No, that will affect body, right? So that is why when today's Murli began, actually the Murli which we use a part every evening is Sunday's Murli, right? So when Baba said, I'm not going to ask you today about anger, and they say it has such, the forceful nature has so much effect on liver, that we don't realize that how the nature goes into not only in the parts of body. So actually my practice of being complete pure is helping the body also, because no negativity, like if I thoughts of greed or control or all that is going into the elements also. So as much I can through practice, good practices, good habits, as much I do in soul consciousness will help the body to remain inside very light, and but also I'm helping them to purify 5 elements of the universe, because what I breathe out is purifying elements also, because it's pure thoughts, pure breath. It's very deeply connected with whole universe. And you know that universe is a big thing, right? We use the word, universe has sun, and I always say why nature itself is so silent. Why sun doesn't speak? Why moon doesn't speak? Why air doesn't say anything? It's silent. They silently do everything. So today I was really kind of enjoying everything is silent. Why can't I be in silence? I was telling myself, silence should be so my nature. And then I speak, I do think whenever it's necessary. Like Dadi Gulzar, no, Dadi, what you thinking? I don't think. And that we know because she doesn't speak much, right? So I think it's very, very nice combination. And it's entertaining also. It's not like, okay, I have only to be detached from body. But be in the body, it's all right. But in soul consciousness. And yeah, you play with it. Lot of churning, lot of experimenting with the body too.
One last mini question, maybe before I will let you go. When you were in a hospital and the body isn't well, do you feel it changes your dialogue with Baba? Do you talk to him differently, or do you, tell him, yeah, can you help, or what are you doing, or is it? What was your conversation with Baba in the moments where you're silent?
I just feel that I am under Baba's light and might, and I didn't talk much to him, but I always felt the presence that Baba is there, and Baba is the one who will help me through this journey. It was quite complicated. And
I'm asking you because I know many go through, situations, and maybe it's interesting to know what should be a healthy relationship with Baba when we're not well. Because some say, "Oh, Baba, take my cold away, help me do this." I'm sure you were not like that, but to inspire all those who are unwell, what
no,
is a
you
healthy relationship with Baba at that time?
no, when I offered both first time in Avyakt Parivar, no, I did share that I asked Baba when I am or any of your child goes through all this settling, what you do? He said, I help, but I keep calculating, give them back the reward of their charitable actions. So, like even now, I'm thinking to increase my account of charitable action. Not we use word service, which is very big, but anything which is helping souls, charity, needs of the souls, and how we do it. So I didn't ask Baba or say anything to him because he does right what he has to do. I remember that when in one of the Murli Baba said, children keep reminding me what I'm supposed to do. But instead, Baba, this is the time you help me. But you think he's not. So I was silent and I was, very, very much like, okay, let's see how things are, how everything going. But I knew Baba is at the back of me. Baba is the one who is really guiding me through this, taking me through this journey. So I felt a lot of Baba's presence, but I didn't ask, Baba, please, there should be a bed. I was not getting for 2 days. There was no bed there. I didn't ask anything because I feel that he's my parents, right? And Baba has adopted me. My 60 plus years in a physical way also it belonged to Baba. It's not 1 year, 2 year. Almost whole life is with Baba. Has sustained me. Yagya has taken care of me. I don't need to say anything. Baba, I don't know, Baba takes care of us. I
Well, we're
don't
very
remind
happy to see you.
I don't remind him of his duties.
Mhm.
He does very well.
Like in the hospital bed, we have to ring the bell to bring the doctor, but he comes automatically. We're very happy to see you healthy and good, and I'm sure it's going to inspire a lot of souls who are also going through the winter. So thank you for being our, inspirations, and very, very happy to have time with you today. Thank you, Mohini Didi.
But Brother Eric, one thing I would say that as soon as you see that means for 2 days, 3 days, you're coughing or you have fever. So we say, let's drink lemon, honey, there's home remedies, which is all right. But within 2, 3 days, if you find you must go for your medical checkup and treat it, treating is very important. And that's what I want to suggest because it was my own negligence for 1 month that my immune system went so low because it was in Chantivan, it was little cold and I got cold and for whole month, I just keep saying, now lemon ginger, now ajwain ginger, now this is, and they have a very new, which I recommend everyone to drink, is a tea, what's the name? Sama, huh? Ama or Sa? Okay. So this tea is a pack from Sri Lanka. And, during COVID time, every day Mataji for us will make every night a big pot. And that's we drank all that, which is a lot of little home thing. But this pack has everything. One pack 40. It's 100 in a pack you can get through Amazon. But that's something one can travel also. I know you are traveling, I heard, to Australia tomorrow, and you're going for a month. It's summer there, right, in Australia.
Yes,
Just
it'd be nice.
you can carry some of the packs. What I'm saying that don't keep prolonging. 1 month when I came here, I was still, I had committed to Shireen because she said I won't inaugurate, and so I went, and I knew I couldn't speak there much. As soon as I will start, I will cough, and I have to stop it. Knowing all those things, and but then finally, so I will say, don't make it that you have to go to hospital.
And
Your
maybe the
oxygen.
Toli can help as well. Is Toli good also? Is it helping a
Yeah,
little
it's a
bit?
toli which is vegan. No?
That's
It's a nice toli Shireen brought for all of us. I liked it very much. I
Mhm.
shared with everyone today. It's a nice, what they call it? Vegan, but bun bars. So it's a very nice toli which for you. And have good trip. Keep
Thank
us maybe informed of what you're doing in Australia.
you. Mhm. Yes, it would be nice. Happy to journey with Papa as well. And thank you again for inspiration, Moni Didi, and we'll be meeting again very soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Moni Didi. Good night.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Eric. Bye for a wonderful chit chat. We will wait for you to come back. Okay, so tomorrow is Sunday and our schedule from Amritwela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. And Bhatti will continue with, then we will have Hindi Sakar Murli until 7:30. Continuation with meditation, Bhog offering, English Avyakt Murli. Translation will be available. And then Bhatti will continue whole day until night, evening, 6 o'clock. We'll start with our evening session with the Hindi series, Spotlight Drishti sharing, Hindi series, English series, and Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 31st of May, 1972. Effort to become the Ash Devta and special deities in the future. If you are being defeated or attacked by Maya, then are you stabilized in the form of a Shiv Shakti? Are you stabilized in your form of the 8 powers, the complete and perfect form? If even one power out of the 8 powers is lacking, can you be praised in the way that the 8 arm Shaktis have been praised? Constantly check yourself to see whether you are moving along as a Shiv Shakti with the 8 powers. Those who have constantly adopted the 8 powers can come within the 8 special deities. If you experience any one power lacking in yourself, then it is difficult to come within the 8 deities. The 8 deities are praised and worshipped by the entire world as the special deities. So, if you want to become the special deities of the path of bhakti, or if you want to become one of the 8 deities, you must continue to constantly imbibe the 8 powers within yourself. By imbibing these powers, you will easily and automatically experience 2 things in yourselves. What are those 2 things? By constantly considering yourself to be a Shiv Shakti, one with 8 arms or 8 powers, firstly, you will constantly have the experience of companionship, and secondly, you will constantly experience your stage to be that of a detached observer. You will experience being both a companion and a detached observer. In other words, you would call this the stage of a detached observer or the point form. Or it is called the experience of companionship. That is, it is called the experience of the Avyakt stage. By imbibing the 8 powers, you will constantly, easily, and automatically experience these 2 powers. You will experience it in the same way as when you have the company of someone in a physical way. At that time, you will never experience yourself to be alone or weak. In the same way, when you have the awareness of the Almighty Authority Shiva and the Shaktis, then whilst walking and moving around, you will experience it as though you are physically together in his company and his hands is in your hand. It is said, the company and the hand. So the company is the constant love of the intellect, and the hand is the hand of Srimad, which you will constantly experience with you. When you have someone else's hand on you, you become fearless and the form of Shakti, and you become ready to perform any task, no matter how difficult it may be. In the same way, when you constantly experience the hand of Srimad on you, then you will never be afraid of any difficult situation or obstacles of Maya. With the help of the hand, with courage, you will find it easy to face any situation. To represent this, what has been shown as an image of the Bhagats and God. If you look at the images of the Shaktis, you will see the hand of blessings over the Bhagats. They show the hand on the head. This means that if you constantly have the hand over the head, that is, if you have the hand of Srimad in your intellect, then because of having the hand and the company, you are constantly victorious. Do you constantly experience the hand and the company in this way? No matter how weak a soul may be, if his companion is the Almighty Authority, then the weak soul is automatically filled with power. No matter how fearsome a place may be, if their companion is brave, then even weak souls become brave. Then they will never be afraid of Maya. Om Shanti.
बतलाया नहीं जाता, बरस जाता है नैनों से
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.